Hi, Debt Watchers again. And now we're on to step 2. Welcome back. Last week you heard about the importance of not debting a day at a time. You learnt that and you got your reward. And I hope you did go out and buy yourself something. It is important that you do reward yourself while doing this program. This week we're going to move on and we're going to look at expenditures that we do make. And what do we do with them? We record them. That is, we write them down, however small. Whether it is a cup of coffee, an extravagance, or a car repair. Yes, unfortunately, things do break down. So whatever it is, you use either a folded piece of paper, a notebook, or a smartphone app, and just record it. And do it immediately. The longer the period between the incurring of the expense and the actual recording of it, the less likely it is to happen. It needs to be the very next thing that you do. And this is so important that I'm going to repeat it. The longer the period between the incurring of the expense and the action of recording it, the less likely it is to happen. Why, you ask? Why do we record things? It is so that we can look at why we have a bank overdraft, why we have no cash in our purse or pocket. And then, of course, the next step is to actually categorize all the expenditures. We have given you an example in the material that we supply you. Look at it and reflect. Reflect on that as you do this, it is actually showing you reality. How much you spend on coffees or newspapers. That used to be one of my extravagances until I got seriously working this program. How much on groceries? How much on eating out? Also, this week, we need to move on and spend time writing down our reflections on how come we spent when we did not have. When did we start debting? What was happening in our lives at that time? And what have we lost through debting? One is a bit like Sherlock Holmes or a forensic accountant. Hopefully you can look and relook. Painful? Yes, it is. But clarity helps, and it avoids and defeats vagueness, which causes anxiety. Talk to someone, use our chat room or forum, but most importantly, do your numbers every day as you spend. You remember my mantra? The longer the period between incurring the expense and the action of recording it, the less likely it is to happen. So hopefully by week's end you'll have all recorded and all categorised. So let's get started on keeping the numbers. And one last time, the longer the period between incurring the expense and the action of recording it, the less likely it is to happen.